Hi, my name is Kyley Fishman. I based my capstone project on the topic of World War II within Glenwood Springs, focusing mainly on the nursing, Navy, and military. I started this project right when COVID really hit, so I really want to bring to focus the hardships nurses during the war had to face, especially on the front lines, just like the nurses of today were on the front lines of COVID. I also just really have a general interest in World War II because of my own personal family history, as well as my grandpa really liking World War II. So I sort of grew up hearing about it and learning about it. So I really just wanted to teach others about a topic I'm really interested in. So I'm excited to show you. Please enjoy my final capstone project.
So we'll start at the beginning. As you can see, this is my nursing section, evidenced by my nurse uniforms. So the very first one is a blue one. I don't know where it's from, but the one right next to it is an actual Red Cross uniform that a woman wore during her time serving at the Covalent Hospital when it was functioning. If we get a little closer, you can see some of the interesting photos I put up. And right next to the photos is some of my basic information that I researched. The very first one's about the hospital itself. The next one's basic information about what it was like to be a nurse. And then right next to that is an actual menu from when Hotel Colorado was a hospital. I really like the fact that they had cigarettes for dessert. That's funny to me. And then right underneath that is some more photos, as well as a photo of a woman that served there. And then some more basic information about nursing at Glenwood's hospital itself. And then the wall right here offers some more photos. This is my second part of the exhibit. This is actually my favorite part of the exhibit just because I think it's really aesthetically pleasing and I like the colors that I was able to put in. So we'll start at the beginning. Continuing on from the very first part of the exhibit is the hot springs pool as a hospital, since both, interestingly, actually functioned as a hospital for the Navy. Underneath that is some basic information about women in the 1940s, since they really did play a major part during that time. Right next to that is an actual uniform from a Navy officer called Thomas Evans. And then right next to that is some more basic information. I really want to make this exhibit interactive somehow. So I put some recipes right there that people could take photos of. I actually made this one right here and it was so good. I highly recommend doing that. And then right underneath that is some basic information about rationing and conservation. And we're continuing on to the prisoner of war camp that was in Glenwood in Sayre Park. Right next to that is Black women in nursing. I felt like this was a really important topic to cover, especially with the Black Lives Matter movement. Black women obviously were super segregated and disrespected during that time. So I wanted to bring to light that information. Right next to that is military in Glenwood, based off of a true story right there. We actually had spies come through here and we let them go for some weird reason. And then we have some photos of real officers that served that were from Glenwood. And then this part of the exhibit are some actual artifacts. Right there are 2 matchboxes, an actual shell, coin necklace, poppy. And then this is the official agreement with the Navy to make Hotel Colorado into a hospital. That's just the first page. There are many pages to this, but I just thought this was the most important page to show. This is an actual Navy soldier's uniform right there. And then we're finally ending the entire exhibit with a memorial to those who served. I obviously couldn't include everyone from Glenwood because the list would be too long, but these were some of the most interesting ones that I found right there. So this is what my project looks like in its entirety when you walk into the museum. You'll start there obviously and continue walking on over there, and finally this section will end with the memorial I just showed you. I'm really proud of it. I can't believe I actually made this and that people will be viewing it and learning from it. And I hope you enjoyed and actually come to see it since it'll be up for a few months. And yeah, have a good rest of your day.